I'm going to call in a director of IT at a $1.6 billion healthcare system.
This is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, this is Chris calling from Bespin Global. We're a cloud services company, and we help healthcare companies save money and modernize from a data and AI perspective. I know I'm hung up. You know what? I'm going to call him back.
I'm not interested. Thank you, though.
Ryan, can you just give me a moment, please? She always comes up to me like this for emotional support, especially when I'm getting rejected on cold calls. Thanks, Stella. Hello? Hey, Christine, this is Chris. I probably caught you in the middle of something. All right, guys, I'm going to do a quick 20-minute prospecting stint. I'm starting the timer now. Every day, it's important to reach out, shoot shots to the right target accounts and the right personas to see if you could land that next meeting that leads to your next opportunity that could change your quarter, year, and career. I'm an account executive 10 years into my journey, having worked at Oracle, Google Cloud, and now as a second founding senior account executive at a global startup. And I'm still grinding. I'm still picking up the phone and making calls. And I hope this encourages you, whatever stage of your tech sales journey that you may be at, to do the same. Oh, and by the way, if you want to break into tech sales for the first time and deal with this BS and make calls to prospects that are probably going to reject you, then check out my program, Tech Sales Accelerator, linked in the description of this video. And if you're currently an SDR or account executive that's trying to get to the next level or think more strategically about your career, then I also do personalized white glove coaching for individuals like that to help them be more successful. All right, let's dive into making these cold calls. The first person I'm going to call is Mario, who's at a $3.5 billion healthcare staffing company. I've connected with Mario in the past, and I'm trying to reopen the conversation.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message in error, please hang up and try your call again later. Message GA1.
All right, wrong number. That's on me. I need to get better data. Let's now call Joel, who's the CTO at a $224.5 million company. I connected with Joel in person in Austin years ago at a Google Cloud event, and he's responded to emails over the years from time to time. And I'm going to make a call to see if I can get him live and set up a coffee or lunch in person in Austin to start building a relationship and hopefully find some opportunity. So let's give Joel a call. If he doesn't pick up, leaving a voicemail is a good opportunity.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Okay, forwarded to voicemail. I'm going to do an automatic callback, the double dial, and maybe this will lead him to pick up, wondering who is this. He also might be annoyed, but
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
automatically forwarded again, so I'm going to leave a voicemail.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Joel, this is Chris from Bespin. Appreciate the email correspondence. We had a good time at HIMSS. I know you didn't end up going, but I'd love to connect with you in person in Austin. The least I can do is treat you to coffee or lunch. Would love to build a relationship, tell you a bit more about what we've been doing lately in the healthcare space with companies like WellSky, and see if there's a fit to continue conversations. If anything, as you know, we just want to be a partner option in your back pocket for the future at minimum to increase your options and make sure, we reduce any risk as well. So would love to hear from you. My number is otherwise, I'm going to send you an email as follow-up, and feel welcome to respond that way if it's easier. Have a great day. All right, there we go. We left a voicemail. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to be reaching out to a $2.6 billion radiology firm. First, I'm going to call the CTO, and secondly, the VP of Information and Data Services. These are my ideal targets. These are technology leaders who can make decisions. So let's give Dennis a call, and I've got two numbers here. Hopefully one of them works.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Dennis, this is Chris calling from Bespin Global. Jody Graham introduced us in the past, and I briefly connected with Mark Logan, but we've never had the pleasure of connecting. I'm also local to Austin, so I'd love to take you out to a coffee or lunch at some point. But I understand you've got investments across all three cloud providers. You're doing a lot from an infrastructure perspective, scaling. You're doing things with data and AI. And we're really a jack of all trades partner and a Swiss Army knife that can help you execute projects, save money, do all the things. And I'd love to just, again, begin building a relationship. I can't talk today. It's been a long week on this Friday, to see if there's mutual opportunities to bring value. At minimum, we want to be an insurance policy in your back pocket for the future. So if you get this message, give me a call back. Otherwise, I'll send you an email in case it's easier to respond that way. Cheers. Look at me fumbling around with my voicemail. You know what? I don't care, because I've noticed that it's actually really helpful to show a human side, and just not be this slick, polished salesperson all the time that actually can set up red flags in the mind of the prospect. It's important to just be real and have a bias for action and leave the voicemail. A perfectly worded voicemail isn't going to make or break whether I build a partnership with this guy. Because I know for a fact the company, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. They spend $20 million on Microsoft Azure. They spend millions on Google Cloud and AWS. So this is a beast of an account, and it's going to take a while to build a partnership. And all these touch points, though, they add up. And so yeah, I'm just going to keep rolling. Baby, like Limp Bizkit, you know that song, Rollin', Rollin', Rollin'. Okay, I'm gonna go to Tolga. And of course, I'm gonna follow up with each of these individuals via email to multi-thread.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Tolga, this is Chris calling from Bespin. At this point, you might have seen a few emails, but I've connected with Jody Graham in the past and Mark Logan on the IT side, and I thought it'd be really important to connect with you as the, data services leader, given we work with other healthcare companies on their data strategy. Everything related to migrating to the cloud, modernizing on the cloud from a analytics, BI, and even AI perspective. I bet there's some really cool things you can be doing from an AI perspective. You're already on it, probably, but we'd love to be an extra set of advisory eyes and hands-on keyboard support to help you execute projects. So would love to begin building a relationship. And if you get this, give me a call back. Otherwise, I'll send you an email in case it's easier to respond that way. Cheers and have a great weekend. Honestly, I feel a little sloppy today, but it doesn't matter. I'm fitting in this prospecting block to have a bias for action, build more awareness. It's not about the perfect messages. I'm just going to keep going, right? It only takes one response to find an opportunity that could change your quarter, year, and career. So I think it's important to have a sense of humor in sales, not take things too seriously, and not get caught up on one call and one voicemail, but just keep going on to the next one. So next, I'm going to be reaching out to a $1.1 billion healthcare staffing company, specifically the VP of engineering who I've connected with in the past. And by the way, notice that I've been focused on healthcare targets today. It helps to focus on one industry vertical at a time when you do your prospecting blocks, so you can stay focused and on target with your messaging. Let's call Jai.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Highly Go. No one is available to take.
I'm going to double dial him. Yeah, it might be a little annoying, but it's going to increase the chances that he picks up. I got nothing to lose, baby.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Highly Go. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up
Trying to make a thumbnail.
for more options.
Hey, Jai, this is Chris from Bespin. I've been thinking of you. I appreciate a while back when we connected and you said we'd be the first partner option you called in the future. I know you got partners getting the job done. I've been the squeaky wheel here. Apparently you didn't go to HIMSS. I was talking to your admin. She said you weren't going. But we had a good time there, and healthcare has just been a huge area of investment for us. I wanted to update you on the latest with Bespin, tell you some stories of customers we've helped. And I'm just curious what your latest priorities are and how they've evolved this year. I know I reached out about VMware price hikes and to see if they're impacting any aspect of the business. I know what you oversee is all cloud native on AWS. So, but I'm curious, I'm sure you have visibility into the broader business and if that's a compelling event on your end. But anyways, I'm sure there's a lot to catch up on, and I appreciate the opportunity to continue to build our relationship. So looking forward to hearing back from you. Feel welcome to call me. Otherwise, I will send you an email and, we can follow up that way. Cheers. All right, guys, I'm going to make one more call and we'll call it a day because I got a team meeting where I got to report to my CEO on my latest deals, including the largest deal that I've closed in the last 4 years that's hopefully closing this month. I've got an abundant pipeline. I'm working massive deals. So am I that invested in this prospecting, whether I have perfect cold calls or whether I get rejected or not? Not really, but I'm shooting shots proactively because eventually I'm going to close these big deals. I'm going to close my pipeline. And if I'm not careful and I'm not proactively prospecting, the well will run dry and then I'm going to fall flat. So proactive pipeline generation is something we need to continually work on. So let's make one more call. We're going to call Dean at this $1.1 billion healthcare staffing company. He's a VP of Eng. Wrong number. Well, that's it, guys. That's all the time I had for today because I need to get to my team meeting. I hope you're inspired to take sloppy, messy action and shoot shots and play the prospecting lottery, knowing that you've got nothing to lose, only upside. Focus on what could go right and sending one more touch point, doing a little bit of prospecting every day. And next thing you know, you're going to find that opportunity and deal that could change your quarter, year, and career. What's up, guys? I'm back. I am not done prospecting on this fine Friday. I got a little bit in earlier and I'm going to get a little bit more done this afternoon. It's about to be 5 o'clock Central Time in Austin, Texas. And I bet those executives out there are now ready to wrap up their day. They're in a good mood and this might be the best time to catch them. This is the time where other account executives or SDRs might be packing it in, but I'm going to shoot a few more shots just in case I can hook someone and get a meeting for next week. I've got nothing to lose, only upside, so let's get back into it. I am going to send an email first off to Brian, who is a VP of engineering at a company that I've talked to where I've been pursuing an opportunity and progressing a deal, and it's not quite closed. In fact, the deal is on the 1 yard line. It's in SecOps review, which is security operations, where the company's trying to make sure that our SaaS solution for cost optimization meets their security and compliance requirements. Once we get the green light from SecOps, the next approval is going to come from the CTO, the technical decision maker, to say, hey, we're good to go, let's move forward. Then we need finance approval, which isn't going to be too difficult because I'm selling a cost optimization solution where we only charge charge based on savings that we earn for customers. So to them, it's really free, no-risk savings, and we make money again by charging on the savings and the outcomes we deliver. So assuming we make it to finance approval, we should be good to go. And finally, the general counsel or the head of legal will be the signatory, and I know that's Thomas. I've never met him, but he better sign this thing. And I did just find out through an AWS seller who is co-selling into the account with me. She owns the relationship because this customer spends millions of dollars a year on AWS, and I'm the partner that is going to help with the cost savings and cost optimization and help with some other project-based work. And the AWS seller just dropped a bomb at me with my deal at the 1 yard line, going through approvals. Apparently another vendor, a competitor, is in the mix that has some strong capabilities. So they're being evaluated as well. So this deal is actually at risk, and I haven't talked to this prospect for a bit, a prospect that I hope to convert to a customer soon. And so that's the context. Hopefully it's insightful, a look under the hood of what an account executive is working on, including later stages of a deal. And I'm going to send this email right now to reconnect with Brian. I found out he got a promotion. The AWS seller let me know this, so I'm going to flatter him and congratulate him and say, hey, we got to catch up. I'm not going to tell him that I know he's talking to competitors, but you know what? Let's shoot this shot. I need to get back into this conversation with Brian to close the deal. So here we go. In my follow-up email, I say, Brian, Camille mentioned you got promoted. Congratulations, well deserved. Can we hop on a quick call early next week to touch base on where things are at? It's been quite some time, and you're a top priority for me. Let's send that. Boom, baby. Now let's make some more calls. Come on, let's play the lottery, the prospecting lottery. We're going to give a call to Javier, VP of IT Infrastructure and Operations at a $1.1 billion healthcare company. Let's do it.
Hola.
Hi, I was reaching out to talk with Javier. Well, that person first sounded like a woman. Second of all, spoke Spanish, which I do speak Spanish. Estudié en Madrid y lo pasé de puta madre cuando estuve en la universidad. Anyways, but I just got hung up on. I got rejected. But you know what? They don't know who I am. They don't know the value I can offer from a cloud optimization perspective. Anyways, that's the wrong number. Well, it could have been Javier's wife. Who knows? Let's try another number for Javier. Javier is a fun name to say. Okay.
Hard to connect you.
Come on, Javier.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Jaylene Pridner. No one is available to take your call.
I don't think that's the right number either. So, you know what? Data quality, it's a killer. But I will get an email to Javier, and I know he's going to see it. And that's the key. I'm going to give Kevin a call now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Kevin, this is Chris calling from Bespin Global, and we work with other medical suppliers in companies in the healthcare space to save money on AWS and Google Cloud. We're typically saving them thousands of dollars a month, and we also help them deliver projects, innovating with data and AI, migrating their infrastructure from on-premise to the cloud to be more nimble as a business. There's a lot of things we do, and I was just looking to get connected with you as someone who would care about cost savings overall, I imagine, from a cloud IT perspective, to align and begin building a relationship. So if you get this message, give me a call back. Otherwise, I'll shoot you an email and follow up that way. I'm sure you've seen my name at this point, but I'm just following up because I'm committed to connecting and would love to build a partnership. So have a great weekend and hopefully talk to you soon. Cheers. All right, another voicemail. I'm going to send another follow-up email. He's going to remember that name. Bussing. Come on. All right. I'm going to call a director of IT at a $1.6 billion healthcare system. He goes by the name of Ryan.
You reached the voicemail box of Ryan. I'm able to take your call right now. If you would leave a brief message and a callback number.
I'm going to call him back with the double dial. He might pick up as a result.
This is Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, this is Chris calling from Bespin Global. We're a cloud services company, and we help healthcare companies save money and modernize from a data and AI perspective. I know I'm hung up. You know what? I'm going to call him back.
I'm not interested. Thank you, though.
Ryan, can you just give me a moment, please? He just said, I'm not interested. Thank you, though. The reality is he doesn't even really know what we do. That wasn't the best opener, honestly. I could have used my permission-based opener that I typically use, but I'm going to follow up with Ryan and hopefully get his attention or someone else, because when I think about it, Ryan is a director level. I typically engage with a range of people, but that also includes C levels, VPs of IT and things like that. So, hey, it doesn't feel good to get rejected, but also he doesn't know me, didn't even get to frame the value. So I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to call Richard, one of his peers, and see if Richard picks up. And I guess that's proof right there that the double dial does work in terms of getting a pickup. All right, so we're going to call Richard. And hey, this is the reality of cold calling. It is what it is. All right. The key is to bounce back quickly.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Richard, this is Chris. I work at a cloud services company, Bespin, that has a focus on healthcare. We work with medical suppliers, healthcare institutions, consulting companies in the healthcare space to save money on cloud, migrate to the cloud, adopt the latest in data and AI, and would love to begin to build a partnership and see if there are opportunities for us to work together in the future. So if you want, you can give me a call back at Otherwise, I'll shoot you an email and follow up that way. So hope you have a great weekend, and cheers. So there you go. Left a voicemail. So that guy who hung up on me, actually twice, because I called him, then I double dialed him, called him back, and then I called him again, and he's like, "You didn't hear it because I try and turn on speaker for you so you can hear it," but he said not interested. I'm gonna give him space because he actually doesn't know who I am, and I'm not gonna send that email. I could send an email and try and like prove myself and force it and be like, hey, like, sorry, or like, we can actually help. I'm gonna let it go so he will not remember me. And then I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna set a meeting. And next time I'm gonna have a better opener. I'm gonna be ready to rock, or I'll just send him an email in a bit, something really crisp and thoughtful. I mean, I kind of, am approaching it from a place of I've got nothing to lose. I have a pretty abundant pipeline of large deals, and these extra deals that I'm working on are gravy. But hey, we just got to keep getting better and realize that rejection is it's just not a big deal. Got to keep going. So I think I'll make a couple more calls. It's not the right number. That's not the right number either.
Call in an area. You must.
I got nothing to lose. Okay. Come on, I got to get the CIO of a nice $100 million revenue company. Let's get them.
Please leave your message for 90996506888.
Hey, Tom, this is Chris from Bespin. I've sent you a few notes at this point, but I know you guys are running on AWS. You're probably spending a good amount, and we help companies like you save thousands of dollars a month without taking on the risk of making commitments. And we basically have a mechanism to give you no risk, deeper savings. And I'd love to walk you through that. We also help when it comes to migrations and consolidating infrastructure, adopting the latest with data and AI. There's a lot that we do, and we're a premier global AWS partner, so we have the chops. And I just love to set up a conversation with you to strategically align with your initiatives and get you thinking about what we're seeing in the market and some areas where we could help. So if you want, give me a call back otherwise I will shoot you an email if it's easier to respond that way. And hope you have a great weekend. Cheers. All right, there we go. Now we're going to do a few more. I'm not done. I'm not done, baby. I'm going to call. Oh, Alan would be great. I really want to talk to Alan. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Alan. Oh, wait, is this the wrong Alan? I think it's. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm going to delete the number. I'm sorry. Holy cow. Okay, okay. Alan, well, I hope you have a great weekend, and this should be the last time you hear from me. All right. Okay. Bye. Take care. Bye. Shoot, I know one of these last videos I had the wrong number and I called this guy Alan, who is not the right guy. He's not an IT leader, and he told me that I forgot to delete his number and I just called him again. Ah, damn. Okay. Um, a few more calls, few more calls. All right. I'm still kicking myself. I didn't use my permission-based opener for that other guy. Gosh, if I'm gonna be hung up on,
Now. Where we help local
if I'm gonna be
restaurants.
hung up on, I'd rather really get a better shot, you know?
This call may be monitored or recorded.
You can find more ways to reach us via chat by visiting chownow.com/support or by texting us at the same number, 888-707-2469.
If you are a current ChowNow restaurant partner, please press 1. If you are calling about an order you placed with a ChowNow restaurant partner or about your ChowNow Diner account, please press 2. If you are a current ChowNow restaurant partner,
I'm gonna try and use
press
customer support to get to the right person.
if you are
Thank you for calling Joe now. This is Christine. How can I help?
Hi, Christine. I'm a little lost. I think I'm in the wrong place, so I was hoping you could help me out for a second. I was actually trying to get in touch with Tommy Amel. He's actually the chief product officer. I'm at a cloud company that works with other, companies like ChowNow. So,
Okay. Do you have the order number by any chance?
okay. So I don't have the order number. And so I'm just okay. I needed your help on one thing, if you can. If not, it's okay. But if I'm looking to get in touch with the ChowNow technology leadership that is building the product, because I help companies like ChowNow save money on their infrastructure and do like adopt new technology to better serve clients like your clients. So I technically would be a partner. Do you have any advice for me on where to go or start?
Okay, yeah. Let me reach out to one of our team. Can you stand the line first
Yes.
so I could get the information?
Thank you so much.
And can I have you? Can I reference?
Oh, say that one more time.
Can I have your name?
Yeah, it's Chris.
Sam Chris. Okay. You are a developer or what?
No, so I work at a company that basically can help ChowNow save money on either whether it's Google or AWS cloud infrastructure, and we do have developers and engineers that can help build things too as a partner. So those are a couple examples of what we do.
Okay, let me just check this out. Stay in the line, okay?
Thanks.
Thank you.
So I muted. I have had this work a few times. You go through customer support, just like going through maybe an admin, and you get to the right person. So it's nothing lost if it doesn't work out. I mean, maybe I lost a few minutes of my time, but it's worth a shot. Look at my girl Bella back there. She's so cute. Super tired. Good girl. Look at that downward dog. She's a puppy yoga expert. She always comes up to me like this for emotional support, especially when I'm getting rejected on cold calls. Thanks, Stella. Hi.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much for waiting on the line, Sam. So I was able to get the information, but you have to send an email to our general support. In that way, they could help you better
Okay.
regarding your concern. Okay, can you email them at info@chownow.com? Oh, hold on. info@chownow.com.
Okay, info at shoutout.com. I got it. Okay. Yeah, no, I can send an email, and thank you for taking the time to, try and help me out.
All right, not a problem, Sam. Thank you so much for calling.
Have a great day. Bye. Yeah, I might send an email, but it's not really going to lead it to anything. I just sometimes you get someone who's generous and does get you to the right person and gives you the actual contact info. So, all right, we're almost done here on this Friday at 5:25 p.m. Central Time, of course. Um, yeah, let's go for okay. I'm gonna call Chief Product Officer at a 302 million. I'm gonna call the Chief Product Officer at a 302 million in revenue company. Um, yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Tom, this is Chris. I work at a cloud services company that works with organizations like W Promote to, grow their business from a data and AI perspective, save money on the cloud. There's a lot of things that we do to help companies modernize, and just wanted to reach out to begin building a relationship to see where we could grow together. And at least we want to be an insurance policy in your back pocket from a partner perspective. So if you want, give me a call back at, otherwise I'll shoot you an email in case it's easier to respond that way. Cheers and have a great weekend. I'm laughing at myself because honestly, not the most polished prospecting block between these two blocks today. Not feeling my smoothest. Prospecting isn't always that fun, but I'm doing it, baby, and that's what matters. So I've got 2 more calls in me. 2 more calls. Okay. Andrew, VP of Data.
Hi, this is Drew. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye.
I'm going to do the double dial to try and get a pickup, which I might.
Hi, this is Drew. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message.
You sent me to voicemail.
Bye.
Hey, Drew, this is Chris, calling from a cloud services company that helps companies like W Promote migrate and modernize their infrastructure, adopt data and AI to differentiate their business and save money on the cloud. There's a lot we do, so looking to just begin to build a relationship. We think long term, we're trying to build strategic partnerships, and I'd love to connect just for an introduction. Feel welcome to call me back at. Otherwise, I will send you an email in case it's easier to respond that way. Hope you have a great weekend, and hopefully we'll talk soon. Cheers. One more call. VP of Innovation, Christine. That's a good one.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Forwarded to voicemail. Let's do another double dial, see if we get one more pickup.
Hello?
Hey, Christine, this is Chris. I probably caught you in the middle of something. Are you kidding me? On my last cold call to a VP of Innovation, I set the meeting, but the camera was exhausted, the battery died, and we weren't able to capture it on tape. But what I did was I double dialed. I made a first call, she didn't pick up, then I called back immediately, and she did pick up, and she was busy. But what I did is I used a permission-based opener and I went back to what works for me, which I should have done with the guy that hung up on me. And I basically kept it simple and I said, hey, this is Chris, and I realize I'm interrupting you. I caught you in the middle of something. Do you have 20 seconds for me to briefly share why I'm calling? And again, she was busy and running to something, but gave me a little bit of an opportunity and a window to share. And I said, I'm reaching out to you specifically as a VP of Innovation because we help companies innovate on the cloud and modernize their infrastructure, adopt data and AI, and save money. And I thought we could have a good conversation. All I'm trying to do is set up time for next week to dive a little deeper into your priorities and see if there's a fit or not to work together. And she agreed to that. And guys, the takeaway message from this whole video and these multiple prospecting blocks is that you can get rejected and fail and then bounce back quickly and keep shooting shots and set a meeting and go out on top on a Friday like I did today. An important quality in sales that is key to success that's in the book To Sell is Human by Dan Pink, who I did have on the podcast, so check that out, is buoyancy. It's your ability to hang in there and bounce back quickly and be resilient. So guys, I'll leave you with this. Failure and rejection is temporary. Just keep going. To your success in tech sales and in life, happy selling and happy living. And we'll see you in the next one.